Greetings YouTube, Captain Machine here, back for another video. This one by request, and I'm going to be doing a review today of the Bradford players present the Lovecraftian Tales from the Tale. I'm not sure if you can see that there. Yep, you can see that there. I've been approached by Paul Cthulhu, one of the guys who runs yorksloth.com, link in the sidebar, and also one of the Bradford players, to ask me to do a more in-depth review of this. Now, I have done a review of this before. I'm not sure if he has actually seen this or not. Hopefully he has. If not, then fair play. Either way, it's been getting a lot of press recently, a lot of positive press, and I want to basically add to that avalanche of positive press. So, first of all, again, link in the sidebar to where you can buy this from. It's currently priced at £4.99 sterling. What that works out in euros or dollars, I'm not quite sure. It depends on the exchange rate, to be honest with you. But it's a very, very generous price. And I'll go into what you get for your money's worth in a moment. This has also been reviewed by multiple other sources during the time of its release. It has been reviewed by Pub Gamer, by Gamer Geeks, which is another podcast which I'm sure most of you subscribe to, and also Knights of the Tale magazine, which is a fantastic role-playing magazine beyond the scope of Dungeon and Dragon, but well worth the money if you've got access to it. Right, so the link in the sidebar, by the way, to where you can buy this from also links to all of those programs and magazines and shows that have reviewed it, so you can get other people's opinions of it. But from what I can gather so far, it's universally positive. So, for your £4.99 sterling, what do you get in this little box? Well, first of all, you get a pressed CD. Not a factory CD, not a burned CD with a sticker on top of it. It's been pressed in a factory. It's a proper, high-quality DVD. You also get this little booklet, which has basically just got some bump in it, pictures of the Bradford players, and also a very handy guide on the track listings. Now, this particular DVD collection covers the entirety of Massanello and Horror on the Orient Express. Now, because both of them are massive globe-trotting adventures, if you, say, for example, want to know when the Kenyan adventures are, you'll know by looking down this particular page here. Yep, over there. You know that the Kenyan chapters are episodes 18 through 22, so it makes it very easy to navigate using something like this. This is very handy. Now, the Massanello is one of the first ever adventures that came out for Call of Cthulhu, and surprisingly it's still in print to this day, at least to my knowledge anyway. It's incredibly easy to get your hands on. There are periods of time where it's not in print and available from Chaosium. During those times it's very easy to get on eBay. There are still people trying to get the first edition copies. I'm glad to say I've got one of them. It does lack the Australian chapter, but there are people that do and do not like the Australian chapter and think it's a bit tacked on. I personally am a bit hit and miss with it, to be honest with you. I've not really given it the time it deserves. I've not actually sat down and read the entirety of it yet. Horror on the Orient Express, however, is exceptionally rare. Now, to my knowledge, Horror on the Orient Express has only received about 1, maybe 2 print runs, whereas National Tablets has received dozens of them. As such, it's exceedingly rare and it's incredibly popular, and for the life of me, I don't know why, but Chaosium haven't got around to reprinting it yet. There is a German translation that's readily available for those of you who can speak German or from that region, obviously, which I'm told has got some fantastic artwork and is a very highly presented book because the Germans do take their Call of Cthulhu very seriously. This is one of the few ways that most people that don't have the £100+ to throw at eBay to get their hands on Massanello to find out what all the fuss is about. And until the reprint comes from Chaosium, it's highly recommended you listen to this. Literally, for your £4.99 sterling, you get hundreds of hours of audio entertainment in MP3 format, high quality MP3 format, I add, not the stuff you download in podcasts. This is proper CD quality material. Basically, it's a group of incredibly talented role players. I'm not talking about the fact that, they're talented actors. No, these people have been role playing for years. They've got gusto, they've got enthusiasm for the subject matter. They are painfully aware they've been recorded, but they've had months, if not years, of practice, basically perfecting this art form of recorded role-playing games through their partnerships with the RPG MP3 website, link in the sidebar, and also Yog Radio and various other audio productions have done. So the sound quality here is fantastic, and in fact there's actually a very in-depth documentary in here on how they actually managed to achieve the surround sound. There's a very unique way of doing it. I don't want to spoil it, it involves a severed head though, which is jokingly referred to on a little picture at the back, which you probably can't see, but there's a very nice cartoon about it in there. There's also various other little pieces of information. There's interviews with all of the Bradford players, asking what their favourite moments were. There's also video and audio interviews with various celebrities from the Call of Cthulhu franchise. And there's also little odds and ends in here as well. Now, here's something that is a nice little sneaky peek. In here, not only do you get the quick start rules for Call of Cthulhu, also some character sheets as well to get you cracking. You also receive, let me just make sure I've got this right, the Freeport trilogy and the Cults of Freeport books in PDF format in here. Now that alone is worth £30–40 for those two books. Now in PDF format obviously it will be a bit cheaper, but they're fantastic D20 supplements, and given the fact that most people are still playing 3.5 or 3rd edition D&D, it's highly accessible, and the Freeport trilogy has been universally acclaimed as a fantastic adventure to play through. And the reason why it's in here is because if you read Cults of Freeport, you see there's an awful lot of Lovecraftian philosophy that goes into that. And not to spoil it for anyone, but various old gods do show up in it. So, £4.99 sterling, highly recommended. Go to the website, buy it now, get it delivered. You will not regret owning this. This is a fantastic way of spending what effectively is the price of one single pizza. Hundreds of hours of entertainment. I highly recommend it. Thank you for your time, guys, and